The Kimberley region in northwestern Australia is one of the most sparsely populated areas on Earth. The 420,000 square kilometre area formed over 1.8 billion years ago from a separate tectonic plate that collided with the Australian continent. The Rocky Mountain remnants feature one of the most unbelievable landscapes in the world, with thundering waterfalls, dramatic gorges, beaches and rugged outback. The region is made up of rock with only a thin layer of vegetation. When it rains, the water cannot penetrate the earth, causing streams, estuaries and rivers to fill up quickly, flooding the entire area, making it inaccessible for 6 months of the year. It is only open during the dry season from May through to October, and in the centre of it is the Gibb River Road. We are currently heading north on the Gibb River Road. Road conditions are pretty good, I must say. We've just done the Gibb River Road from east to this intersection. Last night we stayed at Ellenborough Station. It was beautiful there. We had a swim in the 2 water holes, magnificent by the way. We stayed there a couple of years ago and we didn't swim in the water holes.
No.
There was a bit time pressure, but they are beautiful.
Yep, a must see.
100%. But conditions are good. I'm surprised how smooth the road is. Right now I'm sitting on 85 kilometres an hour. And as you can hear, not many vibrations.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So, let's get moving guys. Let's get to Drysdale Station and check it out and see what it's all about. Not far up here is Drysdale where we're stopping tonight.
Yep.
And then tomorrow we're going to go on to King Edward River. And from King Edward River, it's a 50-kilometre drive into Mitchell Falls campsite.
Yep.
And Mitchell Falls is absolutely spectacular. I've heard all about it. We've always wanted to go there. We did this YouTube episode a couple of years ago doing east to west on the Gibb River Road. Did not have time to do this. This is the segment we're going to do for you. Right up to the top. Check the road conditions. Check the Chev Silverado 2500, the 5.7. So I am super pumped about this episode.
Yeah.
What they're saying is you probably should pull up and leave your camper or your caravan at the King Edward River campsite because the road is notoriously bad at doing any towing and it takes 2 hours to do the 50 kilometres. We are going to tow it. We're going to take the Mountain Trail 5.7 in there.
Yeah.
My dad is also on this trip. He's towing an LXV 4.7 pop top with a Nissan Patrol Y62, so he's going to go in as well. We're all going to camp in there and get ourselves set up for the night to hit Mitchell Falls. And not too far up the road we hit our first water crossing, but this one's special. This is the Gibb River. That is beautiful in there. We stop for a quick look and then back on the road. I'm actually quite impressed with how the 2500 Chev's going. No major vibrations or anything.
No, it's good.
And we do hit the odd bit of bitumen every now and then on the Gibb River Road where you go up a hill, a steep hill. They have sealed it. And I think it's been like that for quite a while, and you can actually hear then that the car's completely quiet.
Yeah, and it is very annoying if you just have like one little like teaspoon or something somewhere, a bit of metal, and it's just rubbing painful corrugations.
Yes, rattles are annoying and they're hard to find sometimes, and we don't have any.
No, we're pretty good.
Here at Drysdale Station, pretty easy to get in. They have the gates closed at the front, so just leave the gates how you found them when you come into the park. They've got fuel, they've got water, so we'll go in, check into reception and then head out there and find a nice place to camp and set up.
Drysdale River Station was taken up in 1882 by the Victorian Squatting Company. The station's main challenge was its isolated location, with the Columbaroo Road only being surveyed in 1954. Prior to then, the road only went as far as Gibb River Station. Nowadays, the location is more accessible, but still a challenge. Many people leave their vans here and head north to explore Mitchell Falls in their four-wheel drive. As the day ends, we chat, have a few drinks, and watch the sun go down. What a beautiful sight. Good morning. Let's cook some breakfast. Must have coffee in the morning.
Do you know we've been on the road now for 18 days since we left Albury. Went from Albury to Mildura, Flinders Ranges to the Unadilla track. Filmed an episode there, you guys may have seen it already. If not, this is a continuation of that episode. So from there we went up to Alice Springs, up through Catherine, spent some time at Lake Argyle. And what a beautiful place Lake Argyle is. Pretty relaxing, spent a couple of nights there, went out on a lake cruise, out on the boat, and you could swim out the back. It was really cool. What a massive lake that is. It's huge, it's really clear, there's crocodiles in it. We are about to hit the road again this morning, do 100 kilometers heading north, and from here we're going to pull into King Edward River. So that should be pretty good. And see what the road conditions are like. So let's get breakfast underway and pack up and hit the road. Check this out, we're just about to leave Drysdale River Station and another Mountain Trail is rolling. Let's go over and have a quick look at it. This is Franca Jones, she's a customer of ours. She owns a Mountain Trail RV LXV 6.7, and I told Chris at the factory that we ran into Franca Jones yesterday, and do you know what he said?
He remembered me.
Has she decided on hanging or cupboards in the wardrobe?
Shelves.
Oh, he remembered.
He remembers everybody, Franca. You booked in hanging?
And I got shelves,
Yes.
and then I returned and you replaced it and changed it all over.
To the hanging.
To the hanging.
So you happy with the hanging?
Very much so.
Yes, have you been ironing your clothes?
No,
on the road?
'cause they hang. So here I am with Heidi, owner of Mountain Trail, and can't believe it, I'm at Drysdale Station. She's just come in and showed me a few little tricks of the trade. So thank you, Heidi.
No problem.
And we didn't realise, but right behind Franca's van was another Mountain Trail LXV 6.7, so we dropped in there to say a quick hello.
Well, there's the trail.
That's definitely shredded.
Yeah.
We're always excited when we see Mountain Trail RVs on the road, and we always go along and say hello. Righto, let's get out of here in case we run into any more Mountain Trail owners. So you fill us up with diesel, do you?
Yep, sure do.
Like the old days, mate?
Like the old days.
Do you also do the windscreen and check the oil?
Sadly not. Sadly not.
That would have been cool, wouldn't it? How much a litre is it?
$2.95.
$2.95 a litre. That's not too bad.
$3.50 I think it is in Colombo.
$3.50 a litre for diesel in Colombo. So if you have got some diesel, some tanks, fill up here. Fraser Island was about $3.70, wasn't it? When we went there. That was 2 years ago.
There you go.
Thank you. Thanks so much. See you later.
Yeah.
We're about 55 kilometres north of Drysdale River Station where we stayed last night, on the way to King Edward River where we're staying tonight. The road is certainly corrugated, it's going to be a bit twisty, a bit chopped up, and a lot of dust.
Oh my goodness, yes, so much dust. But I'm excited about heading into the river and having a nice cool swim after today's hot weather.
Okay, we've hit some corrugations.
You certainly have.
This is what it's like on the corrugations.
Whew.
Quite strong.
They are.
Oh. I thought they'd fix the road. Feel that.
Pretty full on. It's incredible how long it actually takes you to drive 100 k's from corrugations.
It is, it's slow. You're slowing down, you've got washouts. When an oncoming car comes forward, they smother you in dust. It's like you can't see for a little bit, so you need to slow right down to find out where the road is.
Yeah, it's quite incredible. It's a different way of driving, that's for sure.
It's great though, we're totally enjoying it. What I have noticed about all these corrugations is I think it's trying to shake the mirrors off the Chev.
Yeah.
They're really bouncing around. We haven't got them extended out, we've got them in as well, but they are really bouncing around. At one point I thought we were going to lose it. You've got to pack items in your fridge properly. Even our coffee maker has got gouges in it from where the kettle was rubbing against it. But our vans are different to anything on the market. So there's no joinery, so no wood, no screws. They're made from laser cut aluminium that we CNC press into shapes and then we rivet together with a special oar-lock rivet. It's like a huck rivet, like what they use in Kenworths. Kenworths are riveted together. The thing about a rivet is it pulls in so tight with so much force that they can't go anywhere, unlike screws that can rattle out with the corrugations. So it's a unique construction method, and what makes them built for off-road like this. And we're very unique, not many other manufacturers do exactly what we do in that configuration. If you took the walls off, it's a complete laser cut aluminium assembly.
Yeah.
We turn off onto the Port Warrinda Road, making our way only a short distance to the Munaroo campground on the King Edward River. To camp here, you must pay a cash fee and apply for a visitor's pass from the local Indigenous people. So this is where you get the paperwork from, but somebody has actually put their money in this and put it back in here, when in fact it goes into this lockbox right here. So we'll put that one in there like that. Good Samaritans we are. Now over here, there's been a couple more. We'll put them in as well. But guys, stick it in there so someone doesn't pinch your money.
With this camping fees, which is $17 per night per person, there also is a UVP permit, which is a visitor's pass in this area. So you can either put the money in for a visitor's pass permit, or you can buy it online and then put in your details. So I'm going to buy it online and get it all happening. How good is Starlink? I'm just Googling this visitor's pass. I'm gonna log in and I'm gonna buy it online right now. Let's put our envelope in the container and off we go.
We've just rolled up a King Edward River campground for the night, but I want to show you something. You can hear this buzz over here. This is our electronic dust suppression system. It's standard in all Mountain Trail RVs. I've been doing it for about 10 years. It's a pump that's pumping air, forcing air into the van through a filter. And you can see it work over here. I'll show you this. See how dirty the outside of the van is, and have a look at the inside of the doors. You can see straight away that there's no dust anywhere. This is the fridge compartment here as well. What I'm going to do today is some preventative maintenance. I'm going to change the filter or check it and clean it if it's necessary. But I'll also show you this as well. Over here we have our electronic leveling air suspension, and I'm about to level this van. You can see this work. I'm going to drop this side down, and then drop the whole lot down. And there we go. We're level, we're set for the night. Got a little bit of dust, but not too bad, so it doesn't need replacing, just a clean out like that. This is a torque wrench, so we're going to set this to 130 Newton meters and go around and just check all these wheel nuts. It needs to be done regularly, especially in off-road. Checked them all were good. This front one had a tiny little bit of movement in it, so I'm glad I checked that because they can work their way loose over time in the corrugations.
I am looking forward to this swim like you have no idea. I need to cool off.
We're walking to the King Edward River for a swim. Check it all out. It is hot up here.
It is very warm.
Feels like about 35 degrees.
Yeah.
Kind of like Cape York to a degree, isn't it? A little bit. With the shrubs and the colour of the earth and the campsites. It's nice, it's beautiful. Let's go check out this river. That is nice.
It's great.
That was definitely a shallow dive.
That was
The
definitely.
water went back in the eye. Oh.
Well, good morning guys. We had a beautiful sleep last night right here at the campground, but today we are heading into Mitchell Falls Campground, 78 kilometers. And yesterday when we were at the swimming hole, we spoke to some people who went in there for a day trip and back, and they said the road is a little bit gnarly, it's a bit rough, it's narrow, and they do not recommend towing. But we're off-road, so we're gonna get our vans in there. So let's get packed up and get in there and see what the road's like. Ready to hit the road, but before we go, we thought we'd just show you inside the van, make sure everything's secure for this trip. It is a hard trip, so let's go in and check it out. This is our LXV 5.7. It's beautiful. It's got a full queen size bed. We've got a dinette with face-to-face seating. This one's option with stone bench tops, internal sink, plus cooking over here as well, a microwave. So what we've got in this model really is an internal kitchen plus an external kitchen. At night time, Heidi and I come in here, we just relax. We have a 32-inch smart TV connected to Starlink. I'll show you our Starlink setup, it's really cool. Check this out. That's it right there, mounted in. It's mounted in with a power supply, 12-volt power supply. So to turn it on is really simple. Just come down here to the red vision, and you can see, I scroll down, there's our Starlink button right there. So if I want to turn it off at night, I can turn it off. So we're constantly connected. We've got also flip-up footrests, under bed storage. Under here, that's our winter clothes on the way up. It was very, very cold in Alice Springs. So we've got summer and winter clothes here. We've got cooling fans, internal speakers, sound system, and it's quite a high head height. I'm 6'6". As you can see, I just fit in this. So this is about 2,030mm tall, which is quite tall for a hybrid caravan. We've got internal touch lighting, and also I'll show you what we were talking about earlier with these rivets. All these hinges here are actually bolted in. So that's bolted into nut inserts, and you can see the rivets back here, these huck rivets, and all aluminium. See that? The entire van is made of all aluminium, the structure. So it's very, very strong in corrugation and fatigue. At the back of the van here, we have clothing space. You can have hanging or shelves, or all shelves are all hanging. We've got dual hanging in this one. We've got drawers here, this is our toiletries. Right down, we've got an internal refrigerator, 85 litre, which is really good and well stocked for us, as you can see. We've also got in here a washing machine and a dryer, and we've been using that a lot on the road. We've also got a heater down the back here, thermostatically controlled. So guys, this is the 5.7. Let's get on the road. I cannot wait to get to Mitchell Falls today. Guys, we're going to see how my dad's going. He's taking a little bit of a while to pack up this morning. We'll get over there. What's going on?
Oh,
What's happening?
Jesus, they're always frightening me.
What's happening?
Not much.
Are you packing up? Are you getting ready? It's your birthday in a week, isn't it? How old are you going to be?
79, I've got to make 80. That's my goal in life.
To make 80?
Yeah.
You got 1 year to go and 1 week.
And
Then what happens?
Then I've got to make my mother's age, which is 90, because I had to make my father's age, which was 61, and then I
Well, you superseded
celebrated that day.
Yes. And that was a long time ago.
Your challenge is to make my age.
My challenge is to make my dad's age.
That's it.
79 in 1 week. We'll be here for your birthday. Do you want us to get a little cake going for you?
No,
No?
I'm not into cakes.
None of the cakes? What would you like for your birthday?
Nothing.
Nothing. He's packing up his awning. He's ready to go. I'm really impressed with this stone stomper. It has been so good on this track. Like the flones are ricocheting down below, hitting the mud flaps and out. So it's very, very good for that, and easy to use as well. So at night time, if you want to get access to the back of your vehicle, you can just clip this on. And obviously we're on a big angle here, so we're stretching this out, and it all comes straight when you're traveling. But fantastic product. You might have remembered when we did the Cairns to Cape York episode, we had a different system, and we did get stone chips on it, on the car. So there we go, we're all set. And here we are, the drive to Mitchell Falls. It's a tough track, but this is what the vans are built for. I'm in forward drive mode, as in mentally. Got my seat forward, focused. Turns come up a little bit quick. Trying to get the speed up to float over them a little bit. Here's a bump. Oh.
You're doing a good job.
Yeah. You gotta concentrate because of those bumps. Feel that rustling in here. How's our mirror?
Our mirror's doing okay, actually. It's doing okay.
The passenger side mirror on the Chev in all corrugation just shakes so much. So we're keeping an eye on it. The road's starting to roughen up a bit. There's a sign back there that said it's an unmaintained road. They don't grade it regularly. It's getting narrower as well.
Yes, and that's what people said to us yesterday. It gets narrow.
If someone was coming the opposite way, we'd probably have to pull over and let them pass. The tyres that you pick are very important. We run Toyo tyres on our vans. What we have chosen on our Chev is to stay with the original size. In the ultimate world, you would go for the smallest rim diameter and the largest tyre, the most amount of rubber, because you can let them down and get that bulge and then float through the corrugations. But the Chev Silverado comes standard with a 20-inch wheel, and the standard tyre is 275/65/20. Toyo have an RT in that shape, so we spoke to our rep, and he recommended, with us in agreeing, that we'd run a 275/65/20 RT. It's a little bit beyond an all-terrain, more towards a mud. It's kind of in the middle, because we do run all-terrains on our vans. And we chose the 3-ply. With a 3-ply tyre, the difference is it's a lot more rigid and strong in its carcass. It has more plies, and with more plies you get more heat. So we can't let them down as much. So the most we can let this tyre down to based on axle weight is 42 psi in the front cold and 48 psi in the back. If you let them down lower, then you get more friction, because the round belts go to flat, which is constant movement of the belts gets more friction, and then the tyres blow out through the sidewalls. If you watched our last episode 2 years ago on the Gibb River Road, we blew a tyre first day into that episode. You'd have bubbles in the sidewall, but that's because the tyre got too hot, because the pressure's too low, and it blew the sidewall out because the belts gave way. So the 3-ply, more reliable, more durable, but a bit of a rougher rise. Heidi just saw some wildlife. She jumped about a foot in the air. A little bit rocky here, bit of a water crossing. And a rock in the middle of it, a big one. All good.
Oh my god. Let's get this shit out of me.
What was it?
It was a crocodile.
A crocodile?
Yes!
How big was it?
It's about this big.
Really?
Yes, I heard this scurrying from the, like it was baking on the side of the stream, and I was like, what the hell was that? And then I saw this thing, like as it's swimming away, I'm like, oh my god.
A crocodile, like a baby one, yeah?
Baby one. Let's get the shit
How
out
long?
of me.
How long was it again?
Had that big.
Wow. I did see you jump.
Oh, I jumped.
an hour. I think we've arrived, people.
We have. All right, that took 2.5 hours driving from King Edward River. Now let's check out this van. Have not been inside yet. Okay. Dusty step. Let's go. Come on in. Everything is in the exact same position as it was when we left. No cupboard doors open. It's perfect. How was that drive-in, Ray?
Well, they all said it was pretty bad and you shouldn't take your van in, but we thought we'd wing it, and it wasn't too bad till the last 10 or 15k.
Yeah.
When it was down to 5-10k an hour.
Yeah, I know.
You haven't filled yours up.
No, I haven't. And it
Well,
was
let's
on the
do
ground.
two in one.
Okay, 3 adults.
Put two.
3 adults. But then this, what about the car
Put two
rego?
rego numbers.
3 adults.
Jeez, it's hot here, isn't it?
1 night, 2 nights? 1 night for the moment.
2. Yeah, I had a meeting this morning, a management meeting with myself in the boardroom, and a decision has been made.
And what's that?
I'm not going to Columbaroo. check.
Hawk's just got a goal. They're 2 points ahead with 9 minutes to go.
Yeah, a lot happens in 9 minutes. What? Oh! He's the worst kick of the side. How good's that? I think we're home and hose with 1:50 to go.
There you go. Hawthorn one, we're all happy to go for a swim. Let's go.
So this is where we were this morning, King Edward. Come all the way up to here. And then that's the walk into Mitchell.
Right. So Mitchell Falls is inland quite a bit. I always thought it was out here.
I've walked the Everest Base Camp over 8 days.
When was that, Ray?
Year 2000.
How long ago was that? 24 years ago?
25 years ago, I was 55 years of age. 8 days, acclimatising. Should be able to make Mitchell Falls.
So the situation is this. Tomorrow morning, Ray is flying up in the morning on his own at 8:30. Heidi and I are walking up. And then Ray's walking back on his own. It's about 2.5 to 3 hours of walk apparently. And it's undulating, but it's the same elevation no matter which way you start from. And Heidi and I are going to fly back.
This is class 4. What's tomorrow?
5.
Class 5. Oh well. And if I don't watch my knees, I could collapse onto the rocks.
I was just going to say this would be a nice little test for him to see how he goes. He might have a boardroom meeting with himself this afternoon and decide that flying up and flying back might be a good idea.
My dad wants to walk back tomorrow and we've arranged to walk up and fly back, already pre-booked, and he's like, no, I want to do it the other way. He wants to fly up and walk back, which means we have to cancel our flight and walk back with him, or he walks on his own. This walk we're doing right now is a grade 4 walk. Tomorrow is a grade 5. This walk is 800 meters. Tomorrow's walk is 4.2 Ks. So a bit challenging for him. And if he has a fall, it won't be good. He's already had a hip replacement, knee replacement, ankle replacement, and he's hobbling a little bit right now. So let's see if he has that boardroom meeting with himself later and says to us, I think I'll fly both ways. That's what we hope for.
Similar to Mount Everest. That's what we did all day. I can do 5 times to this tomorrow. Oh, might go back.
This is a great walk. This is the beginning of the Mitchell Falls walk. But you've got to have like stability and fitness with your ankles and joints and everything else. Like if you have issues with your hips or your knees, your ankles, you're going to feel it. And if you're going to be going up all the way up to Mitchell Falls, it's 4.3 Ks, I believe. You need to be able to know that you can do it. So Ray, you could fly up and fly back. You were on a flight with us on the way back.
Yeah, I realise. It's just too late to change it.
No, I reckon we could get it back.
But I think
Would you like to get it back?
it makes sense.
Did you have a boardroom meeting?
It makes sense.
It does, doesn't it? I'm just concerned about your
If I fall and do some damage like break a hip or something.
Be a nightmare.
Oh, what? It's not worth the risk.
It's not.
Where's the pools? They're down here.
Oh wow. Wow, that's beautiful.
Check this out. That is a long way down.
Ray has confirmed he wants the flight on the way back. Well, I'm glad we did this little track for him.
Yeah, little test run. Give me a test run. There's no way that he would have got down here. Look at this. This is rock climbing now. This is the grade 5 they're talking about.
Wow, that looks incredible. like a bit of a drop off, so I might have to do a shallow dive. Here I go. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely fabulous. I hope there's no freshies in here.
Oh, they're scared of humans anyway.
They are. Imagine this in wet season. This is a beautiful location. We are at Merton Falls at the beginning of Mitchell Falls Walk. It's stunning. What a little oasis it is. And we've got it all to ourselves. So I just called Heli Spirit and they still have you on the booking for 1:30 flyback from the falls to campground.
Oh. Life is all about the decisions you make.
It is.
We make 500 a day, right? And I made a 400 on the way back there. Will I put my foot there or there and twist my ankle? Tomorrow is a good decision to spend 180 bucks instead of doing that. Fall over, twist your ankle, break a hip, you are gone.
I am very glad you made that decision.
You are gone.
We were hoping you would make that decision. Okay, this morning I've got up, went to go for my shoes, which are right out front of our door, and they're gone. Both Nick's Birkenstocks and my Havanas. And I'm like, I remember thinking last night, do I bring them in? Do I not? No, I'll be right. I also spoke to Ray this morning. He left his keys out, his car keys out last night, and he said that he woke up this morning and all the windows were down. And he goes, I didn't leave them down. So we're going to check the camp and see what's going on. I don't know, just a bit odd. Very strange.
Good morning, we are up, we are awake. Today is the day we are going to Mitchell Falls. Firstly, we are walking up there, 4.3 Ks. Ray has already taken the flight, he's up there already. Thank God he flew up and back. So we're gonna meet him up there. It's gonna be a nice walk. Let's have some breakfast first, fuel up, get changed, and get on the track.
I think we're close to going. Let's get moving. So we're heading to Heli Spirit because we've got to check in first before we start this walk for the flight home. So let's go do that. Safety briefing.
Same rules apply for that. Just make sure you have nothing loose and don't stick it outside that window.
Okay, Strava, let's go. 9:10.
This is a nice, easy little part right now.
Oh my God. Oh wow. That is the steepest gorge I've ever seen. Holy. Be careful. Be absolutely careful. Look at that.
Nick, don't go.
Oh my God.
Get back up. Seriously? Get back up. Nick.
Check this out, guys. I'm sitting on a rock ledge. Straight down there.
Oh my god. And he's scared of heights.
Oh. Yeah, okay, I am. I'm absolutely terrified of heights. In fact, this is stunning, stunning. Rock formations and deep gorges. Millions, potentially billions of years old this is formed in the Kimberley. You've got to come up here and check it out. Free camp, drive it, deal with it all. Spectacular. Let's keep going to the gorge. This is it, Mitchell Falls, finally made it here. 4.74 Ks and right on 2 hours and 39 seconds, and that's not a race, don't make it a race, it's a beautiful walk, it's so picturesque. You got to stop and look at all the gorgeous Mitchell Falls, you can see it from both ends as well.
Ray's always meeting people. He's met some people that he's under a tree. Coming to the Kimberley region and you've hit the Gibb River Road, definitely head north to Mitchell Falls. It is a must-see location. You can either fly in, fly out from different locations. You can also walk it, walk back, or like what we're doing today, we walked up this morning and now we're going to fly back this afternoon. So it's beautiful. It's a great place to relax and unwind. A must-see.
In part 2, we keep heading west on the Gibb River Road and we discover some of the most spectacular landscapes we've ever seen, and there will be blood. Oh shit! Make sure you like, subscribe and turn the bell notifications on so you don't miss out when we drop it.